think he probably grew. He probably a grower because I ain't paying
Probably a
attention.
grower.
He probably a
Ain't
grower,
no
but when he
way.
pulled it, I swear to God, his balls and his dick was the same size.
Yeah, he's a grower.
Hey everyone, welcome to Judge and Mama podcast. I'm Asia.
I'm Izzy.
I'm Jada.
I'm
I
super.
That's Beauty.
That's
I think she
Beauty.
froze.
Beauty. And it's your girls, Vows. How is everyone?
Good, good.
Yeah, how is everyone's week?
My week is okay.
Somebody had a birthday.
somebody had a
Right,
birthday.
right. And
Yes,
Happy birthday to Super.
Happy birthday, Super.
Gemini, gang,
happy
gang.
birthday, Super.
Gang, gang, Izzy. You know you on the corner right there.
Gang, gang.
Gang,
What's the
gang.
Gemini gang?
Gang, gang. I don't
It's your
know.
birthday.
What I do for my birthday? Well, I'm not done yet. My birthday is like next week. It's this week, but it's next week, like in one of Miami. And it was just, it was fun. I had fun. I went out. I was being a little out at home, you know what I'm saying? But I had a lot of fun.
That's what's
It's
up.
not done yet, so make sure y'all follow me on all my social medias at Baby Super. It's gonna turn up. Like 2 days.
So you said you're going to Miami
Nah.
next week?
Yeah, in 2 days, baby. Wednesday I'm leaving.
So I know you're from Florida. So is that still like a big thing? Like even though you're from Florida, is it a big thing in Florida to just go to Miami, or is just
Hell
like
no.
it's not?
You know what's crazy? This year was my first year going to Miami, and it's gonna be my second time in this year. And I actually love Miami, and it's like 4.5 hours from me. So yeah,
Wow.
but I'm excited though.
What
Oh,
you
you've
gonna
never
do?
gone on your birthday before?
No, I mean I always go like I try to go out of the country. Like I've been to Jamaica and shit like that. I don't try to like everybody be like Miami so ghetto. It's okay. Let me be that.
Miami's only ghetto during the holidays. I never go there during Memorial or
Yeah,
Labor
that's
Day or
why.
none of that.
Yeah, like
There's a
especially like
total big
the
difference.
fight tonight. The Mayweather fight is tonight, so that shit is crazy.
Oh, is that where it's at?
I think that's everywhere. Atlanta,
Yeah,
any
everywhere
big
is
city.
crazy.
Be careful where you go.
Where you
Oh, is the
going?
fight in Miami?
Yeah, the fight is in Miami.
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't know.
What you doing when you go to Miami? The
Girl,
beach.
you ain't know what I'm doing. I'm going to the
Okay,
beach.
got a nigga. I'm throwing out that liquor.
Okay.
Ah,
Hit the club.
ah. Nah, but I don't
And
know.
dance
So
like a
far,
stripper.
the only thing I got planned is jet skis in this nice restaurant. You know, I'm supposed to dress up for my birthday, like dressed up, dressed up. I'm finna get my hair laid, like the wig finna come from my scalp, you know.
Oh.
And like this size, I can take this off, but the one I'm gonna get laid, you know what I'm saying? But I'm excited. I'm
Okay.
so excited, y'all.
That's what's
That's
up.
You deserve
exciting.
it.
Yeah, I work so hard. That's why I'd rather travel than fucking spend my money on stupid shit.
Yeah.
You only live once.
Making memories when
True.
you travel. You know what I mean?
Anybody else got anything new this week? No?
I went to work.
I went out to eat. I
Hey?
had a little date. Yeah, I had a little date.
Ooh, Asia got a
Nice.
date.
How was your day?
It was cool. It was cool. I went out to eat. It was cool. Nothing major. We ain't jumped no, jet skis or, what some things called. We ain't skydive or nothing. We just went out to eat. It was nothing major. I finally got out the house. So I'm glad to be able to get out the house, sometime.
Oh,
I'm just dating. Listen,
oh, you just lit.
we
I
talked
feel
about
you.
that
Happy
last
day.
podcast. Dating
Yeah.
is dating. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
might go on another
That
date.
part.
Yeah.
That part.
I really do much either. I watched Cruella movie, which
How was
was
that
pretty
movie?
cool. It's really good. I would recommend it to all you guys. Got to go see it.
It's
Oh,
on
They
Disney
want
Plus.
$30 on.
Emma Stone. Huh?
It's on Disney
Huh?
Plus.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah, they
pay
want
for it.
I
thirty
think so.
dollars.
Yeah, it's Disney, so yeah, it's on there. I
They
think
do
you gotta
give
pay
you
for it. You gotta
$30.
pay for it.
They
Yeah.
want $30 for that
Oh,
movie.
I'll wait until it's on Disney Plus regularly.
I'll
I
wait till
have
it's
to.
on somebody on Discord stream.
I
Right.
watched The Conjuring this weekend.
Ooh.
No,
Oh,
ma'am.
I
No,
really
ma'am.
see.
I'm with Jada. No, ma'am.
Yes.
When it
Yes.
involves like
Probably.
the devil and stuff like that, like I be
Oh, it's
like,
a
Yeah.
scary
It
movie?
is, and
it's
Yeah, I
called
can.
The Devil Made Me Do It.
right, it
Yeah.
was a good movie. It had a good story behind it.
I
You
don't
Was
know,
it
give a fuck.
scary? Was
That
it
shit be
scary?
saying
it was
based on a true
only
story. I'm like, oh no, I'm fuck
it
with
was
you.
only scary to me because, believe it or not, like I had incidents of that nature. So it was extremely scary to me. But
That's
it's not
something to
scary.
talk about.
Yes, I
That's
most
something to
definitely
talk
had
about.
incidents of that nature,
But I gotta
and
pray
I don't
before
play
we
around.
jump on that
That's
topic. But
scary.
we might gotta
That's
dive into that because that's deep.
Hmm.
the movie I want to see right now is A Quiet Place Part 2.
I
Same.
do.
That
We
looks
watched
I've
so
that
seen the
in
first
good.
theaters.
one.
I want to see that
That's
one.
so good.
I actually watched that with my kids, my students, and they loved it. Like it was real. It was real good. And then the thing about that movie is it's bright outside, so it's not like your normal scary movie where it's like dark everywhere. The Quiet Place, it was like you was in broad daylight and stuff was happening. I love that about that movie. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they come out with it.
So our first topic of the day is what are challenges of being a Black woman?
There are many.
Very a lot.
That's a good question.
Name one, Jada.
Especially like nowadays, it's harder. It's hard. Like I don't know. Like they judge, especially like via social media. A lot of people judge us on social media as being Black women because they feel like, oh, we got big asses, or we gonna get our ass done. They feel like we hoes. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a lot of people. We can't do the
With
stuff that.
certain, I think with certain, like I seen pictures literally of like them saying like because this teacher had a big butt and she wore some jeans and they're like, is this inappropriate? And I'm like, how's that inappropriate? She can't help that she got a big ass. You know what I mean? So it's just it's things like that.
Yeah.
I think it's not fair that we're judged by and one thing I would say is just like, we're stereotyped as loud or mean or forward. Just, we have this thing around us that they're saying we all are like this. And, oh, that's why I can't, y'all Black women is like this or that,
Right.
whatever. Because we're
Yeah, being
strong,
judged.
yeah. Most of us are strong and they just make it into a negative when that's not even a negative quality, I believe.
Right. I don't like
I
that they think that we're all mad Black women
Yeah.
just because, I don't know,
Black men think that
we are
too.
Black and we express ourselves and we stand up for what we believe in,
No, I've asked a Black
But
man before that was dating a white woman why, he chose, to go that route. And he said it's because we don't listen. He said because we just I guess, we have our way and we just stick to that way. And pretty much almost in many words saying like we just won't do what he say, like what they say. I'm like,
yeah. That's
that's not
similar
how
to an answer
things.
that Black guy said the same thing to Jada.
But I think that now in 2021, as far as like opportunities, it's a lot of things opening up for Black women though, I would say. To a certain extent.
I feel like it's if we had to look at it, I feel like Black women do have to work like a lot harder
Yeah.
in a lot of different industries to even be seen or heard, even in gaming. And we all stream or
That's
play
true.
gaming, and being on Twitch alone, that's a challenge as a Black woman. Because one, you're Black, two, you're a woman. So
Y'all
now
don't
you
even
got to
start
deal
on
with
that.
all the racist people coming in and using all these words, and then all these other anti-women men who claim they love pussy but hate women. So
he-man
coming
woman
in and
hating club.
bashing you and trying to defend that. So we're battling many battles as a Black woman.
That's
So yeah.
Y'all don't even want to get started on that because, especially in the Twitch community, say for instance, me being a girl that has like extra thing, like I can't like the hot tub scene. Y'all heard of this trend that they're doing the hot tub streams, and it's mostly Caucasian women. But let me get my big ass in that motherfucking hot tub. They gonna ban the
Oh,
bitch.
yeah.
They gonna ban you, and it's a lot of we can't do shit like that.
Yep,
We
you
have to
can't.
like be careful, like especially like I see in their streams, like we can say nigga in our streams, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's just the word that Twitch won't ban. But when they say nigga, it be okay. Like they don't get no type of suspension or nothing. So it's like especially Caucasian women. It's a lot of Caucasian women on Twitch that I've watched that just is blunt out racist as fuck.
Oh
They are
yeah.
racist as
And they get
fuck.
away with a lot of stuff.
I never watched
Another,
any.
huh?
I've never watched any.
I don't stay watching them, but I did see the hot tub thing that you were talking about,
And
Super.
that too.
A black girl would have been got banned. Ben got banned. So it's crazy. Like they can wear certain stuff like
Yeah.
tops and bottoms and it'll be totally fine. But a black girl, just because maybe she has a little bit more assets, she'll get banned for it because now it's nudity or whatever. But we can't help how our body shape.
Right.
um Another thing too, I think that black women, a challenge for black women is men wanting to take credit for everything that women do. Like, for example, like they feel like a woman can't be successful without a man. I've seen men in the industry low key hate on successful women. Like, in we could just talk about in gaming specifically since we're all in gaming, but a woman could be successful in something in gaming or whatever, and they feel like, oh, she's only successful because she's a girl or she's pretty or and she's not really working for it. All she got to do is this, and like that's another challenge. Like
I
to
asked that
say
question.
that, huh?
I said I had asked that question one night on my Instagram, asked if they think that women gamers have it easier than men. And when I tell you, because you can look and see who voted, and I always look, and all the men said yes, that we have it
Yes,
easier.
and it's
Every
crazy.
single man said that they not maybe one or two said
Majority.
yeah, but a majority said yes, that we have it easier.
I
I've heard it
mean,
come out of a male streamer's mouth
yeah.
saying that women they have it a lot easier just because they're pretty and they this and it's easier for people to follow them in that, and it's not like that.
I agree to a certain extent. Like if I would have seen that vote, I probably would have put like yes and no because I feel like the women who like promote sex, they do get more attention. So in that case, yes, because if you're promoting sex, sex always sells. So a girl who's half naked or in the hot tub with the balloons or whatever the girl was doing, she's gonna get more views than a guy. So I agree for that is that extent, but as well as I feel like it's still a challenge being a woman because every time you hop in the lobby or it's somebody in the chat, it's a guy being ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you a girl, you can't do this. Oh, go cook. Like I've had that happen to me before. So it's a give and take. I do feel like if a woman is half naked and selling sex in on the stream, yes, she has an advantage. But I feel like if it's a woman, we're just gaming for real and we're not trying to sell you sex, I feel like it's not an advantage because they don't want to see that. Like they do, but then
Right.
they don't. They want to see a titty pop out, or I think that's how Pokemon got famous or something. A titty popped out or something like that. They want to see stuff like that. So it's a give and take depending on what the girl is promoting. Is she promoting game or is she promoting sex and game? Because if that
Mhm.
was the case, we will all be famous right now. But we're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, so going
Mhm.
against the girls who are selling sex, you can see their views are a lot higher. And I know a few. You know what I'm saying? They're twerking live. Not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but with no clothes on, or they're purposely, or they have something on the side where it's about sex. Their numbers go up. So I do feel like that's an advantage if you're selling sex on.
Sex
Yeah.
does sell. Sex does sell. I'm not gonna lie to you. Being a content creator, especially a streamer, sex sells. It sells a lot. So some people do stuff like me. I do things like people come to my stream because they know I'm gonna either talk shit or I'm gonna say some freaky shit. But that's just a character. That's like, but me in person, that's not me. Like you can even ask easy. I'm quiet. I'm kind of a little shy, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a character on stream because that's my content. Everybody have different kind of content,
Mhm.
so but sex does sell, especially in this industry.
And a woman selling
Mhm.
sex versus a boy gamer selling sex, the woman gonna win.
I don't want
But
no
yeah.
boy gamer sex.
Yeah, nobody want no, peen
Oh,
in the
he
peen. You know what I'm saying? He can
nasty.
only do so much.
Unless
You
it's
know what I'm
something to
saying?
look at. Unless it's something to look at.
Rude.
Not even for
I don't even
me.
like a
I give my money to a
unprotected
female
guy
stripper over a
anyway.
male stripper.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Also, I want to mention because I'm like in the tech industry of things. Well, I should say computer science. It's really hard because in most of the classes, I'm like the only black girl,
Mm.
and I feel like people are quick to cast me aside. I should say that, especially with teachers, and I just wish they spent more time and on me or other black females that are in computer science as well.
Yeah.
is it working for me?
I no,
I
you're good,
agree.
Val.
Hmm.
Okay.
I agree with you, Val. And that makes me also think about women too, pregnant women in hospitals, and how many more Black women end up dying while giving birth than what white women do.
Yeah,
That's another challenge in the health industry,
yeah,
too, not giving or getting the proper service that you actually deserve because you're a
absolutely.
Black woman.
That's why they say, what I'm saying, if you're, you know, pregnant and whatever, that you have to like document everything, and you have to like tell them to put it down in the records, everything.
Everything,
Any
yeah.
symptoms that you're having, anything that you want them to test out, anything you need to tell them that, okay, so you're saying no to that test. Okay, well, go ahead, and can you document that you're saying no, that you're denying me of this test or whatever, so that when it comes down to it, if anything wasn't seen or whatever the case may be, it's documented, and they can pull that back up. But yeah, you're absolutely right. It's very scary.
It is.
I'm looking into water births. I don't even want to go to the hospital.
So like
Yeah.
being in that environment, Val, or because I was gonna say another disadvantage or a challenge of being a black woman is kind of feeling inferior to a white
Breaking up.
woman. So
Mhm.
like, say if you're going up in an interview and you see a white woman coming out, or just anything, like, do you kind of feel like intimidated a little bit because of their color?
Almost definitely.
Yeah.
Because women in general in that field is still like there's a low percentage. So they will probably have a more chance of getting in than I am.
Mm.
Although I am black and in the minority, but still.
Don't you feel like a lot of times that they seem to hire a lot of black women just because they're a minority, and they just want to seem more diverse than actually
Yes.
hiring people
I've
for?
seen that happen and I've seen them give them like low level assignments,
Yes, I was about to
less
say
than what they
that.
are capable of.
Like a mail, like packaging
Like,
mail or
we're
sorting
diverse.
mail or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have
but
black
we have so and
people.
so. She works in the
Yeah,
mailroom.
yeah.
We're not racist. So and so works in the mailroom. What are you
Oh, those
talking
are the
about?
token Black people. And I'm
Yeah.
honestly, I've worked a lot of like events and stuff like that where I'm like the token Black girl. I'm like, it's a shame because some places like they have to have a certain amount of Black
Yeah,
people working there or something like that. But
So
I'm
that is a thing.
yeah,
mhm,
I'm the type I can't stay somewhere I'm uncomfortable. Like I would feel so uncomfortable in that kind of environment knowing I'm there just to be a face. I'm the type of
yeah,
person
Agree.
that my head starts spinning and I'll walk out like I couldn't. I'll be like, I'm not
Let
supposed to
them
be
see
here.
out. Exactly.
I hate those conversations with another race, and it seems as if they already feel like they're superior over you, and it's just like you just standing there and like y'all not really listening to me. Like y'all don't really care what I have to say. Y'all want me to listen to y'all, and I'm the type that I'll just walk off like, nah, I
But I
can't.
feel like if I just keep trying, I'll see more of my people there
Yeah.
in the future. So I just look towards the future for that. The
Start
younger
your own thing.
generation.
Start your own thing, because that's the
Hmm.
main thing. It's just like we gotta, what I'm saying, we gotta start our own stuff so we can support our own people, and we can buy in our own, and just, what I'm saying, build up. That's the main thing right there.
But see, that was
That's
another
actually
topic.
one of my goals,
I was gonna
like in
say
the
that.
Good.
future.
I was gonna say that, Jada, but it's been a thing where when black people start getting their own stuff, they kind of tax their own people. So I'm not
Yes,
saying I'm
ma'am.
choosing a side, but we have a lot of black girl nail techs now, and they charge about $100, versus
125.
like you go to a Chinese nail salon and they might charge you 40. So it's been a lot of controversy,
75
like
is fine.
why when we get our own stuff we have to tax our own people, like break our people pockets, you know what I'm saying? And then the excuse is, well, my work is this, or you supposed to support me. But how are you supporting me? You know what I'm saying? Why do we have to break our people's pockets when another race isn't? How is that fair? Like,
No shade,
uh-huh.
no shade, no shade. No, not towards you, but
Mhm.
sorry for cutting you off, baby. But it just popped up in my head. It's this nail tech I sent, and that was a good example. Like I sent this two nail tech. I sent a black girl and this Asian Chinese man. I sent them this, they both the same design that I wanted for my birthday. The black girl came back $150. The Asian man came back $80. Where you think I'm going?
$80. We should not do that. I don't think.
Like, and then they charge $5 a finger for like 3 diamonds. What? Then I gotta go to the hair store and give me some
I
diamonds.
I can't speak as far as a nail tech and where they're at in their business, but just like in general, from their perspective, maybe later on, because I know a lot of successful Black businesses that started off small and became big, and the prices did change. Maybe in the beginning, they don't have the same resources that the Asian people have to get these
Like,
supplies that they need to do these nails. So a
Yeah.
lot of them do have to end up paying more for these supplies or paying more for these nails. So they
Yes.
might have to tax for a little while, but later on, once business gets rolling, if you can support them, you can. But if you can't, you can't. But there are people, there are Black businesses out there that do tax. Um,
Imagine Imagine
I
like you
do.
starting from nothing, like you know what I'm saying? Like you starting and you don't really have anything and you have how can I charge you what they have when they good? You know what I'm saying? They got lots of people. It's just me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of times it's just like where your friends and your support system comes in. So I get it, but like once you grow and maybe you can get a building and hire some employees, then the prices probably can change. But until then, you got to stack. You know what I'm saying? Which I get it as long as you're doing
Yeah.
good quality work. So it's just like I understand what you're saying, but like Izzy was saying, it's just like you start from somewhere, and I gotta build. How can I build if I'm charging you the same price they charging?
But I
Yeah.
get
It's not
that.
possible for some.
I get that, but sometimes they get offended if their people can't afford it. Oh, you don't
Oh, yeah,
support
they
me.
shouldn't.
You don't
but
support my business, but you'll go over there. But like, you gotta understand, like everybody can't afford that, and you can't get mad. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because that's a
Yeah.
lot. And just like, I don't know how it works. I don't know if they doing it as a side hustle, but I know my friend. She just graduated from being a masseuse, and she does wax. She does waxing down there, all that stuff. They give her the materials from her school, and she goes
Mm.
up there and
right
get it, like to restock and do all that stuff. And then they have a license where they only have a manufacturer that gives them that stuff. So I don't know if they're the nail techs are doing it like learning from YouTube, but if you went to a school for it, you actually have a manufacturer that give you the materials that you need. Not, of course it might be a little price or whatever. I don't know if they're not in school anymore, but my friend, they give her like all that stuff, and she has it at home, her little studio at home, and she does great. She doesn't tax or anything like that. She learned how to wax and all that stuff, so it wasn't hard for her to get that or expensive if she went, because she went to school for it. So I'm not sure how it works if you're just learning it on your own and however they do it, but
there are no techs who don't have a license.
mhm.
Then speaking on like the other, I don't know, the Japanese people and the Chinese people doing nails, the cost of dollar is a whole lot cheaper over there than it is here. So if you do get your products overseas, it is a whole lot cheaper. And somebody starting up really don't have the resources like Izzy was saying. So we really are using products from a middleman who already are charging us an arm and a leg. So that could be why the
Right.
prices are kind of high as well. They don't have the proper resources,
Yeah.
and it
And
takes a long time to do so.
and a lot of people don't know this, but a lot of the Asian companies, when it comes to like nail salons and Chinese food restaurants, a lot of them have this system that they run where they all put in money in a pot every month, and whoever wants to start this next business next takes all the money, and they do it again for the next person. So they have a system where they're working together, whereas most Black people don't have that support. Their starting goal
That
is
either.
raise their own money or working full time 2 or 3 jobs just to start a business. So I get people taxing, especially at the start of a business, to try to, make something. If I was rich, I would pay that tax just to support
Yeah, to
a
support.
Black business. But if I
Right.
don't have it, and they just gotta understand that I don't have it. But
Right. Some people
I can definitely
also
understand them taxing.
some people also go the other route though. Like, some people build their clientele first, and then
Hmm.
they know when they can up prices, they have a guaranteed clientele. Like, when I started, because I write on the side, I write essays, I do all this stuff. Like, you build your clientele, you start from, oh, just pay this, you know what I'm saying? Just pay this. Okay, well, I kind of got this material now, and I have to charge a little extra, just like explaining, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like once you get to a certain spot where you know you have a manufacturer that you go to, just like my homegirl, she's been styling my hair since 2015. She get her stuff from the same spot all the time. Like, you could at least like be reasonable, because be honest, we all know, like, 5 out of 10 black people, they gonna try to get their money. Not saying that they gonna finesse, but you know you can go down a little lower, but we gonna try it. We gonna be like, okay, I might can do a little 150. Like, even though I'm good at one, I'm gonna try to go up a little 120. But I do feel like it's important to build your clientele first, and then duh, 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 duh. But I was also thinking as well. I used to like kind of like look at people like, why would you spend $2,000 on a pair of shoes? Like, okay, Balenciaga and stuff like that. But I also had to learn. I had to think outside of myself because some people have it like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we think in the space where we are, but some people actually can't afford to pay 2,000 a month or something. Some people can't afford to pay stuff like that. And I understand that some nail techs mindsets are like that. Well, if you don't got it, you just can't afford me. I get it, but I don't feel like you should be offended if your people can't. Cause most 9 times out of 10, some of your people like can't, but some people can afford it. So if you got that
I
clientele, you do.
absolutely agree. I don't think that they should get mad about that. It's the same thing in the hair industry. Like, you remember, bruh, I tried to go get my daughter's hair braided for her birthday. I was just like, I'm gonna go get her hair braided, and they wanted it pressed, washed. I'm like, I did not used to have to do all that. Like, when you used to go to get your hair
Yep.
braided, they do everything for you.
Yep.
And now it's
You
like,
gotta wash it
you
before
have
They
you
charge
to,
for
get there.
everything.
right. And it was so expensive. I was like, never mind. Like,
I don't even do
y'all
that
are
out
there
here
for a
for that.
child?
Let me tell you, Jada. I went to the mall up the street from you yesterday.
Yeah.
So I want to get my eyebrows done. I just want to get my eyebrows done. They have like 3 different stalls in there. Of course, all black girls are working there. All black girls working there. I tell you, I kid you not. I went to 3 different stalls. I stood there for at least 5 to 10 minutes before
Nobody
anybody
said.
said anything to me, or they didn't say nothing at all, and I had to figure out on my own. Oh, I'm supposed to sign this little paper. Not even if you're busy. You know what I'm saying? Hi, here's the sheet over there. Go ahead and sign it. I didn't get any of that from any of my sisters. You see me standing right there, and
That's
10
another
minutes
issue
go by,
too.
you don't say nothing. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to another one, same issue. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to another one, same issue. But I was so tempted to go in that nail salon and just get a wax with
But you
except some
trying
of
to
these people.
support. Yeah.
It's like we don't treat each other right, or we are
No,
like sometimes unprofessional. You know what I'm
That's
we
saying?
were
true.
trained. We were trained to not treat each other right. That's how. That's what ended up happening, and we're still going on with the system, even though we see, what I'm saying, what's going on, you know, throughout. Then we don't treat each other right. Hopefully, everybody just get on the same page one day. But it's just like we were taught to look at each other as we are the low, the lowest, the low. So when somebody get up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, then they want to shit on folks and all this instead of, help uplifting the next person. Like, I, that's a whole big subject, but I always say, you know what I'm saying, we don't, nothing is passed down to us. You know what I'm saying? They were given a lot of, other cultures were getting stuff passed down to them. We're not getting, so when we do get it, we get cocky and stuff like that and start treating each other really bad, and we don't have no people skills sometimes, and it's just, I feel what you're
Yeah.
saying. So you would rather go to someone else and just, hurry up and get my little eyebrows done or whatever. But it's just like,
Yeah.
hopefully
I
we
was
can
gonna say,
spread the word. Because if with that, I honestly would have went up to the girl and said, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. I say something, I just be like, hey, you know what? I'm trying to support you and you're being very rude. And hopefully, even if you get a little attitude with me, hopefully the next person, you do the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So just spreading
Customer
knowledge.
service.
That's the main thing. Just spreading knowledge and just helping. Yeah.
Yeah, I think customer service is a big thing with any business, and a lot of black businesses lack that as far as especially starting out, because they can charge this price and this person could charge less. If you have great customer service, someone would be willing to pay this much more because they want to spend that time with you, or you have that great customer service. So that's a lot of things too I see in some black businesses. Uh, the lack of good customer service.
Topic I wanted to address. I am Cammy you comment because that just really made me think of something. I think it's a she.
It
I'm
goes
sorry,
back
it's
to
not.
slavery.
Says
That's
goes
her
back to
comment.
slavery,
Oh,
master putting their slave against each other. So that made me think. You know how we have this colorism going on between light skin, dark skin. It just really made
Mulatto.
me think it started back there because remember the light skinned like people were in the house, the darker slaves were in the field. That just really made me think that's where it
They
started.
was in the house with master. That was the master baby. If they were light skinned, that was a master baby. I'm in the house today. I give you some biscuits. Motherfuckers,
Wow.
y'all ain't know
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that was
Wow.
like if they was light skinned, they probably the master kid.
Yeah, that's where
Got
colorism started.
yeah, and the mama's still out there. Like if she had a kid with her husband, that kid wouldn't be equal to the master kid.
And then we brought it into our culture when we had black sororities and fraternities. The AKAs did a brown paper bag test back then, where if you didn't pass the skin color of being, if you were darker than a brown paper bag, you could not cross that line. You could not join AKA. Look it up.
That's why
I
all
heard
them.
about
I
that.
did not know that.
Yes.
Not heard about
Yeah,
that.
I didn't
Wow.
know that.
definitely
So
heard about
deltas
that.
came along. That's why deltas are a little
Mhm.
darker. We're a little darker back then. And now you can see the difference. You can still see most AKAs. Of course, it's changed now, but you had to pass the brown paper bag test to become a
Wow.
alpha kappa alpha. And it's crazy how it just jumped onto our people from what they
I didn't know
did.
that.
Yeah, look it up.
Nah, I ain't jump. It just kept going on,
Yeah.
and people just got used to it and thought that this is how it's supposed to be.
Mhm.
I'm better than you, basically. It's trash.
Okay, masters told slaves they weren't good enough if you were darker. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's where it started. And that's when people started believing that the darker you are, the
The
worse you are.
Lord,
The
that's
same thing they
trash.
do, they do it now. They do it now. They do the same thing. Dark skinned men, or they this, they that,
Don't get me started
they
on that.
rob, they steal, they do all this. The light skinned guys,
Yeah.
they're pretty guys, they cute, they,
Yeah.
same thing with women. Dark skinned women, they ratchet, they ghetto, they oh, you cute for a dark skinned girl. Light skinned woman, oh
I
no, you
hate that
cute.
when a
I used to
motherfucker
I
hate
say
am
that.
mad
you a
at
dark skin
that.
girl. Bitch, what you
That's
mean?
not a compliment at all.
It's so rude. It
Yeah.
is
Not a
so
compliment at
rude.
all.
Right. And speaking of challenges, it went from going from light skinned black girl versus dark skinned black girl to now. Okay, we're gonna skip the dark, we're gonna skip the light skin. Now we want Cubans. We want Cuban girls. We want
Oh, I
girls,
ain't heard that one
if
yet.
you look
Not
at the
I ain't heard
foreign.
celebrities,
that
all celebrities' wives look the same. To me, when
Girl,
they go that
yes.
route. So it's like black women just,
It does go back then.
you know, I don't know. I don't know.
Mind you,
Ugh,
I ain't gonna say it.
See,
too
don't
much.
one.
say it.
What
We're
I need a
going
drink.
next topic.
Next
I
topic.
need a
Yeah,
Let's
cause
drink.
we
go,
gonna
yeah,
get
Next
next
topic.
topic, because I was going into
next
my belief.
topic. Next topic. We're not even
We
gonna
can
get
go
into all
on.
that.
You know what?
But
It
yeah,
has
Alright.
gotten better, y'all. It
it
honestly
has.
has gotten. It's getting better. People are starting to appreciate. At least the issue is being out there. You know what I'm saying? Because before
I
it
don't.
was just normal.
Better.
Now it's like the issue is kind of out there, and
like did y'all no not to cut you out, but did you see little baby in your got it video? Did y'all see that was trending on Twitter?
There's like
They was
one
saying it
black
was
person in that
no
video.
black Malaysian females. It was all
There's one
Cuban
black person on
light
that the
skin.
whole
It
video.
wasn't no black girl. I
It was
actually
one for like 1 second that did a split. Everybody else looked the same.
But they be
Blonde,
doing it.
it
Hispanic,
was like, and then you see his big
and
black
you a
ass in
black
the middle.
artist. You a
His
black
big black
artist.
Oh,
ass,
I can't.
yes.
I can't, y'all.
All right,
Wait,
next
Yeah.
topic.
what's
What's
expect?
expected on the first date?
Yeah. What y'all expect on a first date? Like when y'all go out with someone or, you know,
I don't expect much on the first date. Just a good conversation,
just
honestly.
say a conversation. As long as you can hold a conversation, other than
That's it.
just, what's your favorite color? What
Nah, nothing like that shit.
No, none of that. Like just
favorite color.
like just something deeper than that. I don't
Yeah,
know. What else?
Agree.
You expect the guy to
Um,
pay?
yeah, heck
Just
yeah,
on
one.
a first date,
yes,
especially if he's taking you out, yeah.
yeah. You asked me out, yeah,
Definitely. I'm not gonna pay on
yeah. You
Right.
yeah.
asked me
A guy out
out,
on a date? Have you ever asked a guy out on a date?
yeah.
Uh, do you pay
Am I
again?
frozen still?
If I set up, I
I
have paid for a date before that I set up. If it was something real exotic, different, not a dinner. Like I've
yeah.
set up a date where we went painting, sipping and painting, like sip wine and paint, and we had an actual
Okay.
paint artist in front of us, and he like directed us to what to paint and stuff like that. I wanted it to be a surprise, so that's why I paid, because it was
Yeah.
Okay.
different. So I'll pay for something like if I want to do something different and I want to show you something different. Like that's how I flex. Like let me see something that he ain't
You
never
know,
did
and
before, and I'll just like pay for it. But yeah, on the first date, like yeah, you definitely should pay and have a good conversation.
I don't think. Well, yeah. Okay, first, what I expect from the first date, versus if I ever took somebody out, on the first date, I think it should be something mutual.
Like in what way? Oh, she froze.
Or they might not afford. And if I really like this person, I want to see. Like, remember I had said in the previous episode, I was like, I don't want, like, if he asked me where I want to go, I'm not finna say the steakhouse and the motherfucking Applebee's, man. It's all about a money thing to me. Not necessarily about a money thing, but I don't be knowing what they can afford. And if it's something I want to go, I just be like, let me take you out. You know, try, like you said, a big flex, big flex. I be like, let me take you out. Come on, let me treat you like, you know how they have like little September thing where you can go take your little boy. Well, I don't got a nigga, but you know what I'm saying, for the streets. But you know how you can take somebody out for a date. I would be like, yeah, come on, you know what I'm saying, just cause.
What do I expect? I just expect like good conversation. I guess getting to know the person more because
I
I
mean,
think it's kind of
you have to
different.
know them before you went on
Well,
that
not
date.
really over the phone. How you supposed
Oh
to get to know
well,
someone over the phone if you're going on the first
man,
date?
you
Huh?
can.
To a certain extent,
I
you
don't
can.
think so.
No.
Anyone can be anybody over
Yeah.
the
No,
Okay,
that's
phone.
over
true.
the
No,
phone.
It's
you're
totally
right. You're
different in
right. You're right. You're right.
person.
I don't
What
like
if it's
Yeah.
like
to. I don't like to like if I meet somebody at a corner store, right? I want my date soon as possible because I forget how you look after a while, and I
Ask me
need
for
to
a
make sure I'm
picture?
still attracted to you. So I want a date soon after you get my number.
Oh, you
Yeah.
want it fast? I don't think it work like. I don't think
I
it'd be
don't
that
want to talk
fast.
to you too much unless I remember, like, if I'm really, really attracted to you or I'm still attracted to you. Because seeing you for 2 seconds, you get my number, and then we start talking at 7 days, like, for 2 weeks on the phone, and I haven't seen you again yet.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
boring.
Y'all can
I
do
need
a
one more
long date
time
fit.
before we have a long conversation. Just one
See,
more.
see, I'm a
I'm the same way.
procrastinator. I'm a procrastinator. I like to wait. Like I wait 2 weeks, a
Mm.
good 2 weeks,
Yeah,
So
You
that's
gotta
y'all,
go out on
that.
the date
and
first.
I have to peek them out on social media too to see how they move. Like I'm like,
right.
what's your Instagram or what's your Facebook? I like to peep their whole scene. I go look at their tag photos. I look at what type of conversations they have on their comments. I have to peep. I have to do my investigation before I bring myself into in an environment with you because I don't want to go by after I just met you and you get to the restaurant. Yeah, nigga, what's up? You're one over there. I'm like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? On some ghetto shit. I don't wanna be on that type of time. Like, relax, baby. And it's embarrassing to me, so it's like now motherfuckers looking at me and thinking I'm with you, and then now I'm looking like I'm a ghetto motherfucker too, cause you acting all loud and hood, and I'm just real, you know what I'm saying, kind of preserved, you know what I'm saying. So I just like to keep.
Preserved.
I am preserved. To be honest, in person, I am so preserved.
Preserved. I know super chat
Y'all
like
stop calling
what?
me out.
Super
I
chat
am
like
very.
what?
Y'all,
But
how
nah.
people be acting? I promise you, she is not even like that. I can honestly say it's weird. She be hella shy. I be telling her to say nasty shit, and
Yeah.
she be like, "No, I don't want to say that."
So you not camera
That's why I be
shy.
telling. Even when I was with Izzy that Saturday, when we was talking to the guy in Orlando, and he was talking to me, and I'm just looking. Izzy was like, "You being so nice, super. Let's go." I'm like, I don't know how to
I
like
was the mean
turn
one.
somebody down. I have a
I'm
bad time
like,
rejecting people. Like I have to tell somebody I got a boyfriend, or I'm occupied, just so I can. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
I don't
understand.
know how to. I don't know how to reject people. I do not know how to reject people. That's why people think I'm so friendly and flirty because I be just like, yeah, okay, okay, okay. But deep down inside, I'm like, mm-mm.
So I know times have changed because lately, like the guys I've been meeting, and I guess because I go for older sometimes, they don't have social media. So it's so weird to me not to be able to go look you up and see pictures like how you look every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And like I really just gotta talk to you and I can't look you up on social media. It's a good thing. I used to think it was a good thing for your man not to have social media, which it is, but it's still
it is.
kind of awkward these days because it's like, dang, I can't go check you out, like see how you looked in
see what you
2017.
about.
Yeah, but
If
yeah,
you
a
got
lot of guys
wives or
don't have
anything
social
like that.
media. A lot of guys
FaceTime
be about their
because
money. They be like, yeah.
Not even that. Like, okay, say for instance, something like I went to the club Saturday and I learned from a friend, don't give your number out, give them your social media. So I gave him my social media, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to talk to me on social media. So I follow him back. He ain't got nothing but what, 12 followers. So I just follow him back. This man keep writing me, y'all, and I don't know how to turn him down. And I don't like no shade, no cap.
Bro, what
I
is
don't
he
gave him
watching?
I only gave him my
Judge
signature.
mama.
Sir, if you are in here, please
I
leave
only,
people alone.
Sir,
Right.
I
Stop
only
messing with
gave
talk
her,
him my.
slowly.
Sir,
please.
she don't want
Sir.
your ass.
I only
Sir.
gave him.
Alcohol.
I only gave
Sir.
him my social media because he bought me a couple drinks, so I feel like he deserved some type of
He did.
contact
He
with me.
did.
So you know what I'm saying? Like he spent about $30-$40 of drinks on me, so I
I
feel like
love
he
drinks.
deserves some type of contact. Like ain't like, and he was so like, and then what's crazy is I didn't even want to dance anymore because he was like right there, like I was finna dance on him. Like no, this is not what this is.
No, that's your fault.
No,
I don't take anything from guys if I'm not interested in them. Cause they gonna expect
but
something.
he was sweet. He even bought my friend a
I would
drink.
say
Like you
no.
know what I'm saying? But
No,
he was
thank
like
you.
standing there waiting for me to stand up so he could dance with me, and I'm
Nope.
like,
That's a trick, Super.
I'm good. Like
You didn't see
that's why
Players
like
Club.
He sat in the seat
You
the
ain't
whole
see
time
Players
drinking.
Club.
no.
You ain't see Players Club. Have you ever seen Players Club?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
remember him following Diamond home, and he was
Oh,
mad.
big.
All that
And that's
money
what's
I gave to
crazy.
you.
He
All
had
that
he
money
had
I gave to
glasses
you.
too. He had glasses too, bitch.
Come on
Son.
now, you supposed to learn from the movies. Don't accept
Shit.
nothing. Come on now, he followed her home after all that money he spent on her. He bought her a house. He said, "Oh, you mine. I done spent. Listen, how many dances I done paid for? You
Roach
think
Boy
I ain't
just
finna get
said,
nothing?"
Roach Boy just said, if your ass know you don't want me, turn my ass down.
Yep.
I think
I
no,
agree.
that's some real shit. That's
No,
the realest shit. You
Because
should because it's like
it's even worse when you lead them
I
on.
cannot turn nobody down because
you
I'm
got
just
to, man.
okay. Insider, like I'm afraid of rejection, so I don't know how to reject people.
Dang,
You
I
know what I'm
get that.
saying? So like I don't want them to feel how I would feel. I like to be honest, I might be an asshole, but I do care about people's feelings. So I don't want somebody to like, ooh, like I flirt a lot too. That's my thing. I need to stop doing. I flirt so much that people like I flirt on stream that they'll come in
Take
my
it
inbox
wrong.
and think
Okay.
shit sweet. And it's not sweet. It ain't sweet. We cool, I fuck with you, but nigga, that's it. Soon as they in live stream, that's it, my nigga. I'm gonna fuck with you when I go back live. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So, so what's something that y'all expect after the first date?
Don't expect no pussy.
No, what y'all expect after the first date?
Oh, what I expect some head.
After the first date?
Yo, she wild.
It
Hey,
depends
look,
on
if
how
you
the
got one
date
date with
went.
Super, you know the next. Give us some
No,
head
Hey,
I'm
next
just playing.
date.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Nah,
What
nah.
do y'all expect
pay
after
for
the first
dinner.
date?
Look, pay for dinner, then come and give me head. That's what you gotta
I'll
pay for
tell y'all
dinner.
what I expect after the first date. I expect a beautiful good morning text. I want to know you had a good time with me and you thought about me when you woke up.
You said sex?
No, good morning
No, no.
text.
Good
Sex.
morning,
I
text.
want
Oh,
to know you thought about me
Yeah.
like as soon as
okay.
you woke up.
She said sex. It sounded like she said sex.
I thought you
Yeah,
said sex.
nah,
Hey,
I
text.
agree.
Good morning, sex. That's
Yeah,
So
that
listen,
make her
Walking
out of the
let me ask
gate.
y'all a question. After you go on that first date, do y'all text him first? Because I don't. I would not text you if I just seen you, or if I at first date I'm not texting you. I am not. You will not hear from me. I
I feel
like if
like
I don't get that. If I don't get that good
I
morning
would. I would
text,
say good morning.
bitch, please. That's too
I
much.
would.
no. That's what I said. He needs to say good morning to me, but
Yeah,
that
if you don't
night,
say good morning to me, then no, I'm not finna say good morning. I barely even like texting, so
really? Had a
Mm.
good
that night
time.
of the date, I expect him
even
to
if
say,
I
"Let me
had a
know when
good
you make it
time.
home." I expect him to say, "Let me know when
Okay.
you make it home." If he don't say
Yeah,
that, I
yeah,
look at
yeah.
him a type of
Yeah,
way.
like you know what I'm saying, good night and all that good shit. But the next day is when you know it's real. If a nigga
Yeah,
don't text you the next
yeah.
day, do not text that nigga back.
Nope.
Please put your crown up
That's
and
the
hold your
code.
head down too, bitch.
Yes.
I'm not texting you.
Nope.
I'm not texting you because I feel
Yep.
like now you're not interested. And then if you go past 1 o'clock,
Yep.
1 p.m.
That's
Oh fuck no. You know I done deleted your number, your
we
texting
here.
trend. I don't know you. I
Look,
Super
Super, you
froze.
got him
shit.
hacking your stuff, man.
You see I'm freezing up.
Yeah, he done hacked your stuff, man. Hey, look,
You
get out of
coming to
here,
get
12
me?
followers. Get out of here.
Like remember them drinks I bought you?
Yeah, remember them drinks? Bitch, you ain't gonna be on no podcast no more, ho.
I know where you stay it.
Podcast my ass, bitch. Get my drinks back.
Nigga be at Waffle House, come up to me, I pay for your food too. What, nigga? Nigga,
Waffle
what's in
Let
House.
me stop talking about him when he come on my.
House.
I just don't expect any games. I don't do that texting, non-texting stuff. Like the same night after a date, I would expect like from both of us, him to say, "Oh, hope you make it home safe," or let me know when you get home. I would do the same thing
Yeah.
just because in the back of my mind, I want someone to get home safe. Next morning though, I'm not gonna text first because that's just gonna tell me how that date went. But
Mm.
I'll give him probably like 1 or 2 days. But after one day,
Oh
after
no.
one day, if you're not texting after that, then it's like,
Then maybe you
unless
were
something
interested.
happened personally, or and they have like a great excuse. But no, I'm not gonna be the one leading.
But I expect a good morning text, and I expect I
Set it
don't
for
want
a
to.
second date.
Yeah, I don't want to right away. Let's go out again. I want to like a conversation after that, like how you feel, like did you get a vibe, you know what I'm saying, and some more questions to want to get to know me or whatever like that, or I'd love to see you again type thing. I definitely expect that a
But
conversation
what
like
if you
that.
didn't have a good time? Do you tell him? Do you
Ooh.
tell him? Or you just don't text back no more?
I don't text back no more.
Ooh. Yeah,
I don't text back and see if he
Asia.
blowing
I
me
be like,
up,
I'll
and
probably
then I'm
send
gonna have
that
to let
one
him know.
text
Look,
back,
partner.
but then I end up drying the conversation out, where
With
he
one
wouldn't
word
want to text me
text?
no more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
He
think you
put the
should fart
vibe.
on the first date. Like, don't fart by me on the first date, cause
You better
that
not
is
fart
how.
on
Okay,
the first date.
exactly.
Hard.
Yeah. Like, do not fart on the first date, bro. I'd be so fucking mad. I would be disgusted. Don't fart on the first date, bro. That's what you don't do.
I don't like people
We
that
ain't
have
that
like
cool.
no, ew.
We ain't that cool.
Jay, the reaction is killing me.
That's just making me mad.
You better
He was
not
like,
fart
have
on the
you ever been
first
on the
date, bro.
phone with somebody and they start peeing? Have you ever? Isn't that
Yes.
disgusting? I think it's so
And
rude.
bruh,
that.
you
You said
better
they what,
not.
Jada?
Like, ever been on the phone with somebody and they started peeing? You can hear them
Oh
pee.
yeah, I think that's rude.
So
Nobody wants to hear
disgusting.
you pee in the
Right,
background, even
bro.
though it's normal and natural. No one wants to hear
Nah,
you
I
pee in
used
the
to think it was
background.
cute. I ain't even gonna
Especially
lie.
when it
Oh,
smell
you
like
wanna
it's
go to the
falling
bathroom with
far.
me? Like, I used to think it
But
was
I think
cute.
some guys do it on purpose because they want you to hear. I guess it has something to do with how big they are,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
So I think some guys do it
Oh,
on
it sounds
purpose.
like it be falling far
Oh,
away.
and
So
I
the
didn't.
pee sounds louder than the penis.
Right,
You dropping gallons in the
right.
okay. You have an idea of what time it is.
And not even gonna cap, not even gonna cap. If a guy answers the phone to his baby mama on our first date, that annoys me. I know it's childish,
If
but
what?
like if he like having a whole conversation with his baby mama on the first date, like, oh hold on, this my baby
Oh
mama.
hell
Like,
no.
exactly right. I thought
No,
I was
you're on a
childish.
date.
Like,
It's
no,
your
bruh.
time.
Like,
No.
yes,
I don't
see,
think anyone should be having a conversation with anyone on no first
see,
date. First of all,
I
if a
agree.
guy's
Yeah,
on his phone
fuck them kids on the
majority of the
first
time on the
date.
first date, yeah, that's a turn off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck them
because it's
kids
my
on the first
time.
date.
No, it's my time now. I don't care what, unless it's an emergency. I don't care what you got going on. Like, you need to put your phone to the side.
yeah, true. I agree.
Agreed.
Yes, fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids on the first date.
Your baby mama, any of that. It's our time
You know,
This
this
shit.
is
that we
crazy because
scheduled.
I'm a bartender and I see people, going on dates all the time, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And it's just nowadays, it's just always
No,
that's
that's
it.
irritating.
Yeah, that's
That's it.
annoying.
I only
So
pick
it's
up my phone when he leave the table.
I think it's rude
Right.
just for people like they don't have nothing to talk about no more. Like people really just dead ass just be on their phone.
Social media. That's
Posting
That's
the pictures of the food and drinks and stuff like
they
that.
So
You
how
ever
y'all
heard of
feel?
the
only enjoying the
phase?
moment.
You ever heard of the phase? Post up the food, but don't post a nigga. Kissing you tell, I'ma dismiss you. And I go by them words. I am a
Mm-mm.
city girl.
I ain't heard of that. I
I
never
never
heard
heard
that
it.
one.
Yeah, I ain't never heard
I'm
that,
trying to
right?
find
Yeah,
this.
that's in the song.
Instead of city girl, you say?
Yeah, post up the
Oh
page.
no.
Go post up the food, but don't post a nigga.
Oh no,
Kissing you
definitely
tell,
not.
I'ma dismiss you.
No, ma'am, I do not
That
post
shit
pictures.
fire. That's my shit.
So do y'all like how y'all feel about him trying to kiss you after the first date, like that same night, like after the
If
first
I'm
No.
meal?
feeling it, yeah.
If you
It
But
feeling
if
it, yeah. If
depends.
not,
I'm
It
no.
feeling
depends.
it,
Really?
if I'm really
Yeah, it's all
attracted to
about if
him,
I'm feeling it.
yeah.
Yeah, I will.
You can kiss me on my cheek or something.
If he
I don't know.
fine, I want that. I
If
want that
he,
too.
Like,
give me them
Especially
lips.
if the chemistry's there, I definitely like, okay, come on. But
With
then
tongue?
again, I'm a little
good.
shy. I am no tongue, no.
No, yes, thank you. No, don't
No,
Oh
try
no
yeah,
nothing
no
with
tongue.
me on the
tongue,
first
like
date,
a
bruh.
nice little
Yeah,
French
I
No,
couldn't
quick
a
tell.
kiss.
little, a
Nothing
little,
I
deep.
couldn't do it,
It's the first
y'all.
date.
a little
I said I
smack.
couldn't do it.
No
I
kiss on
Okay,
the
couldn't.
first
put the
date.
tongue in.
I'm like, what's up? I'm a little shy, so I'll be
You
like,
gotta
Yeah, I'm a
do.
little
I'd be
shy.
like,
Like
no tongue.
if he don't, I'm not a first move person, so If he don't make the move, I'm not making the move.
I'm the first move person.
How
I
you
made the
make
first
the
move.
first
I'm
move?
not a
You
first
like
move.
what
I can't go ahead and make the first move on a
I
kiss.
cannot make. I feel like no. I cannot make the first move.
I
We
can't.
both
No,
I
gotta
mean, it
be
depends
moving
on
at
who
the
it
same
is.
time.
no, not even the same time.
Oh,
You
like
gotta-
in movies, like when they both are.
Moving in slowly.
Done. You don't have to
Yeah, I'm
say
not making
goodbye
the first
with a
move.
kiss. You can just say goodbye. You can say, "All right, I'll text you. Let me know when you make it home." You got to kiss
Yeah, hug.
everybody you have a
Whatever.
date with,
No.
because you might have 3 dates in 1 week. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
no.
You can't
Yeah.
kiss
I gotta
everybody.
be feeling it.
No,
But
You
it,
got to
it
be
all
feeling.
comes off if the chemistry's there. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you feel this person vibe and y'all just like it's an energy thing. Y'all know I'm all about energy. So if you're around somebody and the energy's good, you just feel like good. Cause I've been on a date where I felt like the energy was bad. I was ready to go home. And I've been on a date where I feel like I want to fuck this nigga.
Yeah.
Like, it's like deep down inside, like we won't admit it, but deep down inside, we do know within the first 10 minutes of meeting somebody that you're finna date
Definitely.
or whatever, you know if you ever fuck them. Let's be
Definitely.
real.
I was about to say, have you ever had a guy that you really was attracted to and you wanted him to do more, you wanted him to make the first move, but he never made a move? Like, grab my
Yeah.
ass, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is wrong with you? Don't just leave.
And he
But
And then
probably
as
tell
soon
you
as
the
they
same
get
thing. Like he
home,
don't know if
they'll
he can
send
make
you
the
a
first
text
move.
and it's like, what do you think if I would have kissed you that
yeah.
day? I'm like, you should have did that.
Yeah, like, come on.
You should have
Yeah,
did
I'm
it.
all about going with the flow.
I only can't because like I fall hard, like head over heels for love. And I know my heart. And if I'm really feeling this person and I kiss this man and we kiki and he ain't text me back the next morning, I'm be on
Yeah.
first
Oh
48.
yeah.
It's
Like
over.
you just gave away your kiss and this nigga ain't even text you
38.
back.
Yeah,
Hell
That
I gave
hurt.
away my
That
shit.
hurt.
Uh-uh.
This is a good one coming in from the first date to this topic.
Mhm.
Real good transition. Y'all want to introduce it? I
No,
introduced
why don't
it.
we let Super introduce this
Right.
topic?
The third topic is the size
Favorite topic.
matter.
So the favorite topic.
The size matter.
Does penis size matter?
Does dick size matter?
Ladies,
Yeah.
It
Hell
does.
yeah.
Ain't no
I'm
such
not
thing
gonna.
as motion
It
in the
does matter.
ocean.
No, I can Asia. I'm honestly gonna argue with you with that one
Boom, boom,
because
boom.
Super,
No.
I don't believe you.
not both
Yeah.
ways.
Boom, boom,
I don't
boom.
believe you. I don't
Uh-uh.
believe
No.
you.
You're not gonna lie on a Sunday.
Super, I don't believe you. Whatever you about to
No, no,
say.
no, 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 dead ass. Like I've been with a
Ah,
smaller guy, and
Oh,
I swear
that
to
shit. I was like,
God,
that's nasty.
I swear to God, it was doing something. I
You,
swear,
so you
like
what
dealt
did
with it, but you
do?
preferred
it was,
bigger,
but
right?
You
it was,
can't.
Not too-
Go ahead. Tell me
it
about
was,
your small penis.
it was
Go
Okay.
okay. Like it was okay. It wasn't bad. Then I didn't like when he pulled out. Like
Did you like him or something? You must have really
I,
liked him.
I did not like him
Oh.
like
He
that.
probably just came in you and he got short when he pulled out. He probably
I
was
don't want to
big.
talk.
No, sis,
No,
I
she
don't
said
know.
small.
I think he probably grew. He probably a grower because I ain't paying
Probably a
attention.
grower.
He probably a
Cause ain't
grower,
no
but when he
way.
pulled it, I swear to God, his balls and his dick was the same size.
Yeah, he's a grower.
oh my god.
Wow.
That man was over there
Yeah,
looking
the
like
same
Squidward.
But it
size.
wasn't like you know
Damn.
what I'm saying. It's really not about the size of the boat. It's if you can work it. I
So
really think
you were satisfied.
I was satisfied. Like
You
I
came
don't
off
like
that
no
little
big
thing.
ass gigantic dick either, cause that shit that'll make
No.
you like
It's
no big
annoying.
ass motherfucking
Yeah.
main dingo. You're not gonna enjoy it. Like you know what I'm saying.
You
Like,
have
you
to
know what I'm saying?
know your
Sometimes I want,
pussy.
do a little, some shit on it, and then you can't do all that shit on that big ass shit because you just too focused on getting it in.
No, you
So
have
that
to
shit be,
know. You have to know your insides. You have to know your vagina in order to know the size that is necessary to please
For
you.
you.
Because you got to get to that spot. If you can't get
Hello,
to that
somebody.
spot,
but motherfuckers be going past that spot. I be like, I don't want, like, I
oh
would,
That's that spot.
yeah,
God,
I be
man.
like, I'm good, love, like,
Right
What about
answer? Does size matter?
I hear
Small,
you,
big?
girl.
her?
And
It
yes,
matters.
Boom,
It
boom,
matters.
I
boom.
but
said,
I agree
Yeah.
it can't be too big. And I haven't been with a small
Let
one
me ask
yet, so
y'all a
I can't
question.
even speak on that.
you never been with a small man? I have. I've been
Let me
with,
ask y'all a
I
question.
have too, and I let it go.
You
Mm-mm.
said
I
what?
ghosted. I have been with some and I ghosted. I was gone.
She said she
So
ghosted.
with today's day and age. You know, we have FaceTime, pictures, you know, all that good stuff like that. Let me ask y'all a question. Like, let's say that you really start feeling somebody and whatever, and you're saying that size matters,
That
right?
happened to me.
And you find out, you know what I'm saying, later on when it is time to get to that it was teeny. Then what?
I don't.
What I
and the thing-
say? I'm gonna just start texting shit to make it dry up.
That's just a turn off, huh?
No,
Versus
like
that.
me, you talking about like pictures. I don't like, to be honest, I don't like pictures and videos. I like to be surprised.
Okay, FaceTime.
I like to be surprised. Like, I don't want to know what I'm finna get before I get it. Surprise me. You know
I
what I'm
don't like
saying?
big
I don't
Like,
want to be
pics. I don't
surprised.
like dick pics.
you don't like being surprised?
She said she don't like dick
Like being
pics.
I don't like
surprised
I'll
dick
be
I
either.
don't like
upset.
dick pics either. Like, they don't do nothing for me. Like, I don't
Yeah.
get,
I need to
ooh, I
know.
can't
like
wait
an
to
Now
ass
come.
pic would do more
videos,
to
you
me for me than a dick pic. I
Maybe
can see your ass.
videos.
videos you
Videos
can
look
kind of
good.
tell,
Yeah.
like what you're asking, Jada. If you're the type that want to know before you get there, you can tell by
That's me.
video. You can tell by how he's
I
holding
don't
it,
know.
on his fingers or whole hand. If he's using fingers, you already know
Oh,
it's
you
small.
an expert.
I mean, like if he's
Fingers using
no, if he's sending you a video of him, doing his thing, and he's using his fingers, or then it's small because he's doing this.
Using his fingers. What the
But
fuck?
if he using
Is he an
That's
expert?
small.
Tell us more.
if he using his hands, then you could tell
Y'all
it's kind of bigger.
No,
So that's
this
when
is
you go on your
bro.
first
no.
date.
This is what I
What?
don't
Not first
like.
date, but
This is what
go
I
ahead.
don't like. When they hold it like this, and then it's like
And
a
they-
little piece right here. I'm like, dog, don't just send it like this. Don't even do this. That's gonna turn.
No,
That's
you need to send it with the hand because you need to be able to see.
I don't want to
You need
know
to see the
that. I
top.
don't want to know that. Just send it like this. Don't put your hand on it because you already.
Make your
If
stand.
you cover up your hand and your hands are already small, I probably ain't gonna give you nothing. I'm probably avoid you because I know I'm gonna be probably not satisfied. But I did
Waste
in the
of
end. I
time.
did have a small dick, but it was only one.
It don't matter to you. That's why.
I feel like men who have small penises do a lot more to make up for the small.
They do. They small penis guys give the best head.
Do they?
That is
They do.
true. That's true.
They
They
feel
give
like
the
they gotta
best
put in more
head.
work.
They have to. They give the best head.
That's true. It's a
But I
sad,
They
think,
You
sad.
gotta get the wrinkles.
Yes, Inspector Izzy. She had the hand motions, everything. She already look expert.
You gotta
right
observe.
here.
You gotta
We
observe
finna
all of
buy
that.
Izzy
So,
book.
not Inspector Izzy.
Yes, Inspector
Yes.
Izzy.
You gotta observe all of that in the videos.
Oh
If
my
you don't
God.
like to be surprised,
I don't like to be surprised.
I don't like
you
to be
send me-
surprised.
You do?
No, I don't. Because
So you
if I
want to
get
see before you get it? You want to see it?
yeah,
I'm gonna get it. Let me see it.
I don't want to
evidently,
see
It
it.
is opinion.
not no picture.
I
I'm
don't
talking
want
about
If you
videos.
see it and it looks stank.
Oh,
Then
what if
He's
it's
getting
an
ghosted.
ashy
want
dick?
it. Huh?
What if it's ashy?
Bitch.
Oh, damn.
Ew.
I got a couple ashy dicks in my phone.
I don't do dick pics at all.
Gotta put
No dick
lotion on
pics.
In her phone, though.
Just
Not ashy.
never mind, I was gonna say something nasty. Just have a good time.
Listen,
Have a good time with your ashy dick.
Ain't
It
nothing wrong with
shouldn't
it just need
be.
a little
That means
lotion.
that
Shouldn't
means it's
ever be ashy.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially if
You
it's
just have
hard.
It just need
sex
a
or
little
something. That's
lotion.
what if it's clean? They just got to shower when their dick is ashy.
Get it wet, Super. I don't know.
Wow.
I say use your cream.
Picture it.
Have y'all ever seen a
I've never
perfect
seen an
vagina?
ashy one. To me, I'm trying to.
So every nigga that y'all dick y'all pulled, you seen the dick y'all they dick when ashy.
I ain't never
I never
seen
seen
no
an
ashy
ashy
dick.
one.
It might have been baby powder, Super. It might have been
Ashy
baby
ass
powder.
There
niggas
wasn't no baby
be
powder.
around you, man.
Man, I'm
So
not
wait,
ashamed.
pubic hairs or no pubic hairs on the
Ugh.
I like a
I
low
don't prefer
cut.
it.
That is a good
Need
question.
some hairs. I can't stand a bare
A little
man.
Man, why you ask that, Asia?
yeah.
It depends if you like, going down there. I agree with you, Ty. Like just a little bit, but not too much, because you don't
Yeah.
want
Like
to be
if
going
it's
down
too
and you got
heavy,
hair
I'm not
coming in your
sucking your
mouth and stuff
balls.
like that.
So-
No.
Right.
A little bit, not too much. It don't need to be too crazy and that where it's falling off and flaking everywhere. It need to be trimmed.
Right.
You know what I'm
Try like
saying?
I feel like
Playing cat.
with
And
hair
I hate when
is
it's
more
uneven.
manly.
Like it go
And
up
all
a
over
little
the
bit and
place.
then it stay right there. And then it's like no, you need to even that out a little bit.
Like
needs to be
trimmed
same.
Make
and
it
looking
presentable.
nice and decent, not a nasty hair. Everybody, I don't like no if it's bald, like it's just weird. That's
I've never seen no
weird.
bald.
That's like
Yeah, bald
porno
one.
type penis. Like I don't
He
know.
questioning
I'm
you.
sure there's
Like,
bumps around it, and then
Bumps around it.
oh, it's
What?
not fair because it's like you're freaking
Oh, after
shaving. I know
shaving,
you
like
ain't go get
shaving
that
bumps.
waxed. I know you ain't get your dick waxed.
But he don't need to
So
shave it all the way off. It needs to
that's
Yeah,
what
be
I'm
just,
like
saying. Like
just do
a
a
man with
little
hair
trim.
is just more manly. That's like to me,
Yeah.
it's like
All they gotta do
manly.
is do a little trim,
but too much hair is just
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
want like wildebeest.
No, and
Yeah.
then like if they got too much hair, I'm not even going near your balls. So if you want me to do some fake shit,
Right.
not the balls
I'm
hair.
Yeah, that's the
Uh,
worst. Then you coughing up like
it's
you
seen
coughing
no,
up a
that.
hairball and
I'm
shit.
not gonna lie. Okay, okay, I got a confession. I got a confession.
popping up her ball.
Coughing out hairballs and shit. Wait, let me stop real quick.
I
Let me
got a
relax.
confession.
Nah, tame it
It
up
was
a little bit at least. Just like we gotta tame it up, and it's easier for you to do your thing. It's easier for us to do our thing when it's tamed up.
I got a confession. So when I was younger, this is my first baby daddy. We had one kid. You know what I'm saying? And he just like it was after we had the kid, or whatever. He just didn't shave no more. So you know what I'm saying? One day he was like, "Let's get freaking." Girl, why the motherfucking pubic hair got caught on my teeth? Bitch,
At that moment, she knew she was fucked up.
Not in between your teeth, super.
Man,
See,
I'm
that would have
just
messed up
I
my
was
whole
like,
mood right
perplexed.
there.
and ever since then, I was like, I don't like that was, and it hurt him too, and it hurt me because it was in my teeth, so it was so hurt.
Now your teeth being a tweezer.
Yeah, I would never like just have a low cut. You know what I'm saying? Not that bushy and that shit. And then the thing about it, people can't carry a smell, even though
They
I
do.
don't give a fuck how clean you are. That shit still has a little taint smell, especially for a guy,
Did they
especially
sweat down there?
I'm
an
perplexed.
athletic guy, man. Mm-mm.
I'm perplexed how you gave him the woman tribute, talking about after y'all had the baby, he just got lazy and stopped shaving. Like he had
Yeah,
the
he
baby.
really did. I was still shaving my shit. Shave your shit.
So
Right.
you said it was because of the baby? He was
I
stressed
don't know
out.
what it was,
It's
but
like got her.
He probably got comfortable like most people do in relationships
Now
and
I
no,
like,
don't
oh,
think
I don't
when
need
he
to
get
do
weight
this
do
comfortable,
like
anymore.
be getting none anyway. So shoot, after that 6 week, when you can't have sex for 6
this
weeks.
motherfucker said I got pubic floss. Yo, we finna ban Roach Boy from the chat, y'all.
Hey
Pubic
yo,
floss.
Super got the pew floss.
That must have been a long one too. He got the
Right?
longest one out the
Bitch.
butt.
That been going
Oh
down there for a
no,
while.
Both y'all
not the
screaming.
pew floss.
Never.
So if you expect him to y'all stay, do y'all never mind if you don't want to talk about your own area, but do you get waxed or you know what I'm saying, keep it down or you don't or
I
you
keep
have
mine
like
low. I don't go
Oh, baby,
like
I
all
get
the
that
way
thing
bare.
nice.
Oh, mine's bald.
Unless
Waxing hurts. I think I'm the only girl that think waxing hurts. I would never do a wax again, bro. And that
no, it's
lady,
just stuff.
I'm scared to do waxing.
let me tell y'all my
Really?
experience, bro. The lady walked me in there and she kept trying to talk me down. She said, I'm good with the pussy cat. I do this all the time. The pussy cat, I'm not gonna hurt the pussy cat. I'm gonna take care of the pussy cat. And she kept saying pussy cat. And she has an accent and stuff like that. And she actually fooled me because when I got in there, boy, that shit hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. I said I'll never
Well,
again.
I don't like hair on my
You know,
vagina.
me.
I think it should. I think all hair
Yeah,
on me should be gone.
no,
yeah.
it's natural. I don't know. I think that's
I like
weird.
I like so
What
during the
you got? You
summertime,
got.
knowing that if you're wearing bikini more during the summertime or whatever, I'll like shave all the way. But I like to keep it like not bald, but like a little bit, like
Yeah.
down low,
I
trimmed. Because I like that. I just feel like it's like kind of
I
like
be
a kilt,
bald. Like,
I like to be
You
bald
said you
bald
feel
too.
like
I
it's
like.
what, Izzy?
kind of like a blanket, like kind of like a coat, kind of keeps it
Yeah.
warm a little bit. And
I got
sometimes
some
I like to
long
put my hands in
flat.
my pants and just keep my hands warm.
Well, it has been
But
controversy of that too, Super. It's been because like back then, how they knew a girl reached puberty is when she started growing hair there, and it's been kind of controversy saying if men like girls bald, that means they like young girls because
Oh, well, they
young
like.
girls are bald.
Oh,
Don't say that,
there
I don't
is
Super.
think
that
But
so.
too.
like a
Like,
woman, like that
That
shows that you're
too.
a woman when you have hair down there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, he gonna listen.
I can't have no hair.
I'm gonna show him some hair. It's gonna be gone.
That blanket.
Listen,
Not
I
a
don't like
blanket.
no hair.
It's a
my
little blanket.
my brother
Keep it
made the
warm.
silliest post ever. He's a older brother. My brother's a Scorpio. He said, "Ladies, why y'all shave y'all coochie hair and not in the coochie lips and the booty hole?" He said, "You might as
Oh
well
yeah, I
shave.
do that. I do that.
Why
Like
y'all
you
don't
got
You
shave
said
the booty
what?
hole hair?" He said,
with the
"Why y'all
wax
shave the
lady.
top of the coochie but not in the coochie lips and the booty hole?" I
Most
bust
girls don't
out
look at their
laughing.
booty
Oh.
hole. That's why.
Y'all like if y'all haven't been waxing, got a wax. Y'all know they bend you over. Like my wax, because I heard some wax lady
I
just
get waxed.
take you all the way up. But my wax, because I'm a little thicker, so my wax lady actually bend me over and
It don't hurt.
girl,
think
that
there's
shit.
anything
I
wrong with
don't give a fuck if it hurt. My booty is.
That shit hurted me. That shit hurt.
My booty don't hurt as much as the other
It
stuff.
don't. Not
And
that.
it
Not
does.
the inner coochie lip hair, bitch. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that hurt.
That hurt.
The inner coochie lip hair.
I'll
Yeah,
take the time to
the butt
shave
actually felt
every
good a little
week.
bit. The butt felt good, but when she got down there with the little thigh meets the like that hurt. The thin parts. I said I can't do this, lady. I said you can stop right here. I'll shave the rest. She said no, you got to finish. I said, ma'am, I will shave the rest before I go through
So you
this
ain't
pain
finished?
again. Our ancestors ain't have to go through that.
Finish.
They
Yeah,
was
for real.
hairy and proud. Okay, we need to get back to the
I don't
roots.
think there's anything wrong with being natural.
I know.
I don't
I'm
Okay,
think
just
so too.
Jada.
As
They,
long
they
as
saying.
you look
made it.
clean
I
and
mean, hair
So
grows there. Hair
Jada,
grows there for a reason, and it's just like they've made it to where it's nasty or it's unladylike if you have hair that grows where hair grows. Like it's dumb. So I don't think that it should be looked at up like it's like not cute or what I'm saying. But if you prefer, what I'm
no, it's
saying,
a
your
preference.
stuff a certain way, then
Right.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's
But
a
it's just
preference.
that
So
I just
Jada.
think that it's just got a bad title of you being natural. Just it's like nasty. Like, but
it's
what?
not.
I mean,
That's
it's a
right. I'm like,
it's a
it's so
preference.
weird.
So Jada, do you got the wolf pussy? That's what you're trying to tell
No,
me?
I don't because I've shaved down there before. So now, when you already started shaving down there, you can't stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? Or it's gonna grow like a fucking you could braid it. Like no, so yeah, I keep it
Braided.
trimmed.
I mean,
I
maybe
ain't
that
never
could be
Not
did
your
for real,
style
but you know what
though.
I'm saying. Like when you start shaving your underarms, if it grows back way faster. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like one of those things. But
I mean, it is a trend going on. Like Amber Rose made a mohawk and they dye it down there. Like they dye it pink and
yeah,
blue
Ooh, I
down
might get my
there. I
burgundy.
might do that.
I might get my
I
I
think
would
burgundy.
do
that
something
sounds
like that
cool.
That's
when
the
I'm
match
in a
with the
relationship
wig.
because ain't nobody seeing it if I'm by
That's true.
myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I would do something like that in a relationship because
That's
it's
kind
We
of
might
cute.
just
I'll
do
be like,
yeah,
what's
that.
your
to
favorite color? I said,
Yeah.
do
what's
different
your favorite
designs or
color?
whatever.
Do a little cheetah thing down there.
Yeah,
Okay.
leopard
Oh,
print,
that'll be
all
We might have
cool.
just thought of something. Copyright. Everybody who watching, hold
that.
on. We
What's
might
your
got to try
favorite
that.
color? Because I finna dye my
A
coochie hair
For my
neon
yellow.
landing
pride
strip,
people, make it rainbow. For my pride people, for pride,
some glow in the dark for when the lights are out. You know where to go. You know
Oh,
exactly where to go.
Nowhere to go.
We
Don't
we
need me
might
to
have
help
just
you out with
did
I
nothing. You know
agree.
where to
something.
go. It's lighting up.
It's lighting up.
We might have just did something, fellas. What y'all think
Nah.
about that? Well, Roach Boy, that a lot of doctors say that the hair actually protects the vagina from bacteria, like unneeded bacteria. So it's
I was gonna
also,
say that
some
too.
kind of barrier and protection, even though it may hold odor. That's what showers and baths are for. But it does
Hmm.
actually, it's a barrier for bacteria. It's there for a reason.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
fact too for both men and women.
yeah.
Absolutely, I agree.
That's a fact. That's a fact. What I was gonna say is, and then another thing, like with since we on hygiene, y'all know y'all not supposed to be putting soap in your vaginas, right? That's what they say,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
You're
I
That's what
supposed to
they
definitely
only
don't
say.
use
use
soap in my
water down
vagina. That
there.
mess up your
But
pH balance.
I use like a natural like cocoa butter soap for my vagina because I just don't see myself not using soap.
All you
So
gotta
I
do is
have
put
like
water.
a
You don't do the bend over
You
exam?
know your coochie
Girl,
cleans
you supposed to
itself.
bend
It
over,
cleans
open your
itself.
right. You supposed to bend over, open
well,
your
I didn't
vagina
learn
hole,
that
and
because
squirt the water in there.
I clean my coochie with some
It's
cocoa
all
butter.
about what you're putting into your body. So understand this: your
I'm
vagina.
not putting it in my
No,
vagina
no. This
hole.
is what I'm saying.
No,
What I'm saying is your
Eating.
vagina will
Okay.
not have a smell. It won't have a smell if you're eating correctly and you're keeping the nutrients and vitamins that you need. Your coochie will not have a smell. Your coochie has a smell if you're unhealthy and you're doing things that is unhealthy. That is when your coochie has a smell.
That's
So
true.
understand that when you have a period, that cleans out the inside, and the outside will not have a smell as long as you know what I'm saying, you doing what's correct for your
yeah.
body.
The smell's
That's
not
the theory.
definitely not from you,
Odor
unless you
from
don't take it. Yeah,
That you don't take a
because
unless you
shower.
don't take a shower. Go ahead,
yeah.
Jada.
I'm sorry. When you put soap on it, you're actually putting bacteria onto your
Or
vagina.
right, but odor
I'm
either
messing up your
comes if you
opinion.
don't take a shower or if you have a disease going on down
Mhm.
there.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And messed up pH balance.
You
Yeah.
got different
Mhm.
So
men up in you.
so technically, naturally, you don't. All you need is water,
Yep.
ladies, and take care of what's going on inside. And however
Exactly.
you're having sex, don't let niggas nut in you. That
You and that's another thing. That'll also make it have a
That's
smell.
delicious.
Niggas nut and
yes.
stuff like that because it's about what
Especially
they
if you
eat
don't know
too.
what they eating. A lot of
Uh-huh.
women would think it's all them, but it's really the guy
Right.
and their diet that's messing up your pH balance.
Oh, not to cut you off, but I just read Rosebud comment. He said douche. You're not
No,
supposed to do
Douche.
that. I know
Yeah,
that.
that's what I
No.
said. You
You're
definitely
not
don't
supposed to do
douche.
that's not
that.
for
You do
us.
if you
If you
that,
get what I mean, it's not for
say
us.
what?
It's not for us. We don't do
No,
that.
Yeah, for us.
I
It's
don't
out
do
there in the
it.
stores, but we don't douche.
That's nasty.
No,
That's
you
actually
not.
gonna fuck you
You're
You're
up.
not
actually
supposed to
pushing
do
more shit into you.
And
Yes.
chemicals too at that.
Bacteria.
Nah.
Let me tell
And that
y'all.
shit, like, and that shit throw off your pH balance. Like,
Yeah,
no,
You
soap,
supposed to
body
just
washes,
get in the
douches,
you're
none.
supposed to get in the shower, turn around, bend over, let the water go down there, and then you're supposed to turn the shower off and run the bath water and squirt it in the hole. Okay? Put the water in the hole. You're
Wait,
supposed to let
what?
it clean
Y'all showers sound complicated.
my sis.
Now I do use certain like scrubs, like you know how they have like shea butter scrubs, not like in there of course, but around the area or after shaving, just to soften it up and stuff like that.
I use
But
the stuff
nothing
from
else.
Honey Pot, the little products
Yeah, they be having
they have.
stuff.
Mm.
I want to thank everybody for all those gifted. Well, I think Flash came in with a gifted sub. D came in with some bits. I didn't catch anybody else's sub. That was it, correct? I think so. Thank y'all so much for those bits and those gifted subs. If y'all not already following the podcast on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, everything is Judge Your Mama Podcast. If y'all want to check out any of our streaming throughout the week, we all are content creators. Make sure you check out our social medias at the very, very bottom. And you can see whenever we live on our personal pages. But make sure y'all go subscribe to the YouTube. The videos is coming in. Make sure y'all go subscribe, please. We're trying to get them YouTube numbers so we can get up out of there. We are a small podcast and we're trying to, network and make a name for ourselves. So make sure y'all go follow all the social medias. Everything is Judge Your Mama podcast. So if you just, Google search us, because we on Google now. We on Google now. Y'all didn't know that we on Google now? But yeah. But that's about it. Thank y'all so much for the love, for everything. Cammy coming in with a tier 1 sub.
Thank you, B. Thank you,
Okay.
Cammy. Thank you, B, for the
Yeah.
sub.
Julie
Thank you,
B.
Yes,
Cammy.
She
babe.
came in with the
I
5
get this
gifted
Oh
subs.
sub.
wow, thank
Oh,
you. Thank you.
Eight.
Thank
I
Thank
you,
appreciate
you.
it,
Cammy.
Sub.
Cammy.
Appreciate it, y'all.